Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
The mystery surrounding a naked spy whose body was found decomposing inside a padlocked sports holdall had gripped the nation for nearly 15 years. But now a former MI5 intelligence officer has claimed the case stinks of a cover-up from the Secret Service in a new documentary. A number of wild theories emerged after MI6 agent Gareth Williams was discovered by police conducting a well-being check at his flat, in Pimlico, London, back in 2010. Some claimed he died in a sex game gone wrong, while others believed he was assassinated by Russian spies after uncovering a mole. The death of the talented mathematician and codebreaker, 31, was ruled to be unnatural and likely to have been criminally mediated at his 2012 inquest. But the Metropolitan Police closed their investigation, believing Gareth died after suffocating inside the holdall, and a forensic review this year found no further DNA or other evidence that could indicate anyone else was involved. Now a new Channel 5 documentary, The Spy in the Bag, New Revelations, which airs on Tuesday, reanalyzes the case and has raised a series of questions around the mysterious death. They include the alleged lack of cooperation from MI6 during the police's investigation and what was deemed as unusual behavior from the group, including a sensational claim from a high-ranking figure from the British Secret Service. Former MI5 intelligence officer Annie Mutchon tells the documentary, "Everything about this case absolutely stinks of a cover-up." She cited them refusing to allow Gareth's colleagues to be interviewed by police and not disclosing details from 9 personal memory sticks found inside their headquarters. Another point of contention for Annie was that it took 7 days for the Secret Service to report their employee missing to the police, and the fact that they only did so 5 hours after a distressed call from the victim's sister to GCHQ. She told the documentary, "In terms of Gareth Williams' absence for a week before it was noticed he was not coming into MI6, I think that's appalling. I remember working at MI5. If you didn't come in for one day, they would get panicked and say, 'What's happened? Has something awful happened?'" Her concerns were echoed by others, including former MI6 intelligence officer Matthew Dunn, who said it was very surprising nothing happened for a full week, unless it was a complete lapse. He added, "Alarm bells should have been ringing to the extent that, on day 1 of him not turning up, calls should have been made." There is a series of protocols that follow through in that instance. At the inquest, 3 intelligence officers were summoned to give evidence, including Gareth's manager, known only as Witness G, who admitted regret over not raising the alarm sooner. The boss said his employee had never missed a day of work, but excused his absence on him being stuck on a train, adding, "In hindsight, knowing what I know now, should I have taken action? Absolutely." When officers walked into Gareth's flat, they were hit by an overwhelming heat. Despite it being a warm August day, the central heating had been left on full blast. Moments later, police discovered a red North Face bag, which had been padlocked from the outside, in the bathroom. A seeping red liquid was oozing from the holdall, and after cutting it open, investigators smelled the overpowering stench of decomposing flesh. Gareth's naked body was found inside, and the key to the padlock was underneath his right buttock. Many questions have been raised about how the maths prodigy, who was 5 feet 7 inches, 180 centimeters, managed to squeeze into a bag that was only 81 centimeters long by 48 centimeters wide. If this had been a mad, autoerotic adventure, he would have taken a penknife or something like that with him as he got into the bag. None of that was there. Forensic search and rescue specialist Peter Faulding attempted to squeeze himself into a holdall of the same make 300 times and failed, admitting it was very, very difficult to do. He said, "I couldn't say it's impossible, but I think even Houdini would have struggled with this one." Peter was also suspicious about there being no trace of Gareth's DNA around the bath, where it's believed he squeezed himself into the bag. For him, it was more suspicious, considering the conditions of the flat. The heating had been turned up to its highest setting. Theory Suggs.